with Sarah, but he could still, he could still have sex with Hagar.
Bullshit. I call bullshit.
How did he
bullshit? No, I'm not talking about. Don't bring bullshit. You said, and I quote you: most men are totally capable of having it with multiple partners while feeling totally in love with another person. Yeah. You said most men.
Yeah.
Do you have stats to back that up? Do you have a study? Do you have anything?
Yeah, I have common sense.
You have common sense?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
You have that's your common sense tells you that?
Yep.
And you call that very common?
Yep.
Right? You said most, which means more than 50% of men.
Yeah, most men will not turn down an opportunity for
sex with
an attractive woman.
I'm going to tell you that it's not even, not only is it not most, I say it's not even many. I'm going to say very few men, perhaps only Luke Ford, could be totally capable of having relationships with multiple partners while feeling totally in love with another person. I don't know any man that can do that. That's bullshit.
Because, if I really love someone...
So then why don't you take responsibility for that line and say, I, Luke Ford, am capable of having it with multiple partners while feeling totally in love with another person. Because I don't think that you have anyone...
multiple partners while feeling in love with another person.
That's the only... That's an honest sentence. And that's the kind of sentence that will not get you married. Because what woman in the right... Am I right about this in the audience? What woman in her right... You talk about self-respect. What self-respecting woman would want to hook up and marry a guy who says he's capable of loving you while he's banging 12 other broads?
Teenage boys do that. Teenagers in their early 20s, they think of it. They do.
Most men can't turn down sex with an attractive woman.
Yeah, they can. They can, easily. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
In the 30s, 40s,
they can turn down sex with attractive women.
Yes, of course.
Attractive women offer themselves sexually to some...
Yes.
Can you come on the camera right now? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing up a studio audience here. Studio audience member, and we don't know her name or anything, but she's going to come out and she's going to talk. Give her a big round of applause. We're going to tell Luke exactly what the hell he needs to hear. Okay, go ahead. Dig into him. Go ahead. I'm watching the game.
So I'm saying my point is, most men will not turn down the opportunity for sex with an attractive woman, even if they're totally in love with their spouse.
Yeah, because they know what they'll lose if they have sex with an attractive woman. At the end of the day, it's just sex, but they lose everything. They have a difficult divorce or a difficult split up. They will have kids involved. I think you're actually giving men a bad name there, thinking that they're quite stupid.
Well, most men think with their dicks.
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't?
No, of course not. Men when they're in their late teenage years or in their early 20s, yeah, of course they do.
Whenever men have the opportunity... when an army moves in and takes over a country, they all, except for basically the American and the Israeli armies, they all rape en masse. Even men who are married, when they have the opportunity, they take the sex when they can get it.
You can't compare that because men, like say the Red Army, the Russian Army, and that was one of the worst rape crimes ever when they went into Berlin. You can't compare it to normal men because they had gone through war, so their whole psyche has been totally blown over with different... It's just totally changed. They're different men. I'm talking normal men that are sitting at home and got a normal job. They don't have the mentality of a soldier.
Then why are they looking at porn? If they're not eager for sex with an attractive different woman, why are they looking at porn all the time?
Porn is not the same as having cheating on your wife or I personally don't think
I don't think it's the same, but it indicates that that's what they want to do.
I wouldn't say so. Well, it doesn't matter. It's what they want to do and what they do is different.
Right, because most attractive women don't offer themselves to men, but if they had the opportunity, they'd take it.
I don't think they would. I think the majority of men wouldn't.
Okay, you have a higher opinion of men than I do, but I appreciate that. You state your case very articulately, and it's a perception of reality. We have a different perception of men and their vulnerabilities. Most men, in my view, don't turn down the opportunity for sex with an attractive woman. In your view, they do, because I think, this wouldn't be good for my long-term happiness. Is this truly fulfilling? This could cost me my marriage, and this could hurt my relationship with my children. This could cost me my reputation in the community. I think I'm going to turn down this blowjob. This very attractive 22-year-old woman with these beautiful lips.
You're thinking of the men that you were, associated with when you were in porn. That's why your friends that you're thinking of were probably in the porn industry, wrote for porn, acted in porn, had some connection to porn. Of course, because that's their work, that's their industry.
So what percentage of married men would you estimate have cheated on their wives?
Oh, I can't say that. I can't, because I've got no statistics, I've got no information.
No, I'm just asking you for common sense. Like, what would you guess?
I think men and women are just as bad as each other for cheating. I think women can cheat as much as men in a marriage.
So do you think if a woman's in love with her husband that she could cheat on him? Because she wants like a new body?
No.
Right. So do you think a man who's in love with his wife could cheat on her because he's away on business and he just suddenly gets an urge and there's a massage parlor right next door?
I absolutely believe that, but I totally disagree with your percentage, like most men.
Right.
Bullshit.
So you'd say 20%, and I'd say like 70%.
I would say 15%. Okay. I'd go lower than 20%.
Okay. Very good. So how do you like Los Angeles?
It's good. I think I'm gonna go sit back on the couch.
I have a question for the woman in the chair.
Okay.
You mentioned that 20 guys who are like teens and 20s, they think with their
Dicks.
Penises.
We can say
Willies. Sylvia's still in the room?
I hope so.
So, would you advise women to and guys 30, let's say 40, maybe a guy in the 50s, they no longer think with their willies, right?
They're usually more mature.
They're more mature. They don't think of. So, would you agree with the following statement? Would you say it's better for a woman to date? If she wants a mature guy, it's advantageous to her to be involved and to marry guys who are over 30.
Women that are mature, yes.
Okay.
But most of the women at the same age as those teenage guys are
stupid.
Yeah, that's why they sleep with them.
Yeah. So basically,
you do get a rarity. You do get boys that are teenagers and in early 20s are old-fashioned gentlemen. So I'm not doing a Luke statistic and saying most men. I'm just saying I take that back. I say majority probably.
Majority probably.
Yeah.
So for a teenage girl, let's say she's 18, 19, 20,
yeah.
Would she be better off with an 18, 19-year-old, 20-year-old guy, someone her own age, or should she look and always try to find somebody who's 30, who's a little bit more mature?
Depends if she's really, really mature, because sometimes even girls that are slightly mature can't handle maturity of a 30-year-old.
Oh, because there's more expectations. And there's more pressure.
Yeah, but also, like, guys that age are usually looking to settle down by that age.
Right, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like...
They don't want to waste time, going to see Harry Potter movies.
Yeah. Not the best thing to set up on a date with a 30-year-old man and above.
Yeah, to go, hey, well, let's go check out, Justin Bieber concerts and stuff like that.
That relationship's not going to work.
Okay, once again, a big round of applause for our studio audience member, right?
Cheers.
You were great. I touch it if I had latex. Okay.